Welcome to Stocking the Pantry with Hal. It's a series of videos, articles, and my ramblings produced in cooperation with the Point Defiance Ruston Senior Center. Our goal is to provide information and resources to help everyone to be better prepared and reduce food waste. So let's get started. Today we're going to be making some dehydrated desserts, snack-like cookies. I have to admit that I have a fairly bad case of type 2 diabetes. And one thing I've discovered, the hardest thing is finding appropriate snacks. Things that you can have around the house to satisfy that every once in a while urge that everybody has. And while I don't practice the keto diet, because they also have a great concern about reducing carbs, I found a lot of recipes, especially for dehydrating, that come out of the keto philosophy. So the first one that we're going to do are coconut yogurt drops. And it's just 2 ingredients, coconut and Greek yogurt. And it's very important that you use a good thick yogurt. If you don't have the Greek yogurt already, if you just have regular yogurt, you would want to strain it through cheesecloth for a few hours so that it ends up to be fairly thick. And you can also add some kind of sweetener to it. You can add something like xylitol or stevia, anything that's a low glycemic index. And you can also add color to it. Now, a lot of people like to do things like adding something like the beet powder to make it pink, different things like that. But basically, you just mix it together and then you apply it in droplets. Now, you can, if you're comfortable with a pastry decorating tube, you can certainly use that. And I tried it before I came today, and I need a lot more practice. But it also recommends you can do it with a teaspoon. And so you just fill the tray up, put it into the dehydrator, put the cover on, and 135 degrees on the system for about 6 to 12 hours, depending on the humidity and how big you make them. And when they come out, they kind of look like little wafers. And the second recipe we're going to do are lemon cookies. There's no flour in them, no sugar in them. They're made with cashews, coconut again, lemon, lots of lemon juice, and you can see it when they're finished. They have lemon zest on top of them. And they also have, you can use agave syrup, and it's not much. For a whole big batch, it's like 2 tablespoons of agave syrup. But you could probably use any other kind of sweetener you like. And so this recipe is a little more complicated than the yogurt coconut drops, because you're going to need a food processor. First of all, you grind the cashews down until they're like a flour or very crumbly. Add the already shredded coconut or desiccated coconut, blend it together. Add in lemon juice, lemon zest, and agave or whatever you're using for the sweetener, and then use the food processor to mix it up again. And then what you want to do is take it, and it should stick together like these. Roll it into balls. You can even use one of those things that look like ice cream scoops. That makes them uniform size. Get them out, and then just like a lot of different cookies, you can take a glass and just squash them down. Now, unfortunately, this has been sitting out a little bit too long, so it's dried beyond the point of where it has coherence. But if you mix it up and get it right in there, it works fine. Now this one, the temperature would be 105 degrees, which is almost as low as the temperature on a dehydrator will go. And a lot of that is because of the rich oils in the coconut and in the cashews, which need to stay at a lower temperature to keep them very fresh. And that takes about 6 hours for that, and this was a much bigger cookie, to turn into a cookie. So you can see that dehydrated snacks are very easy to produce. And in the future, we'll be doing some more interesting dessert type ones, like a very low carb version of a carrot cake. And then also we're going to be doing some of the chips and different kinds of like tortilla chip kind of things. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing this time with us. If you'd like more information about the Center for Food Preservation Arts, including more recipes, check out our website at preservefoods.blogspot.com and follow us on Facebook so you get notifications of upcoming articles, videos, and events. And we hope to see you back here for our next virtual canning party.